Guys, it's Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your January 2016 readings. I'm going to be pulling a color card for every sign. I think what deck I use is going to vary, so I will just present that in the beginning of each sign. But of course, the color card is coming from the Ina Segal deck, the Secret Language of Color Oracle deck. And first of all, I want to say Happy New Year. Here's hoping that 2016 is a great year for everybody. And if you would like a personal reading from me, please go to my website at angelsouls444.com. And if you would like to support me on Patreon, I will leave that information down below. So let's get to it. Hi there, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you for January 2016. I'm going to be using the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. So let's see what you need to know right now. I've got a card that kind of wants to come out here. Acceptance. How beautiful is that card? Okay. So, oh, sorry, that was my phone that fell down. All right. There's another card that's wanting to come out. So you're coming into this place of acceptance. You're getting grounded. The next card we have is Gaia. You know that not everything is within your control. Crucifixion. That card keeps coming up for a lot of people. And decision. So you're coming to a place of acceptance about how things are. For some of you, if you have been doing something bad, well, you might feel like you're getting a little crucified for it, but it's okay because you're accepting your punishment. You're accepting. I'm laughing because I'm like, probably nobody out there's it's not gonna be that serious for you or whatever, but it could feel that way. It could feel like, for some of you, like, okay, fine, you accept and say, okay, you know what? I wasn't faithful. I accept it. I made a mistake. I accept it. Boom! Here comes, and it might not even be from your love partner. It might be from like society coming at you with like pitchforks, okay? Or, that's just one example. You come to some acceptance about where you are and you're getting very grounded. So here's the Gaia card and you're getting rejuvenated and you're kind of going, okay. And now you're finally making that hard move to move away from something, okay? And to have that fresh start. But it doesn't come without some exit point, some painful exit point. And that's why we say crucifixion. Being crucified for your beliefs, or crucified because maybe you want to leave a job, or you want to leave a marriage, or you want to leave a relationship. But remember, you always have Gaia. You are of Gaia. And she knows how to help you regenerate. So no matter what's going on in your world, you can always come back to this energy to anchor in. Okay, now that does not mean that you guys are gonna be having a bad month or whatever, because really the energy that I'm feeling around this is that you're happy about it. You're happy that, okay, I'm finally deciding to let something go, or I'm finally deciding to take something that I want, that I've been working towards. I'm now no longer going to take no for an answer. I'm going to go for it. Now, this decision card, this right here reminds me of a full moon, and that's very introspective. Things under the light of the moon, yeah, you can kind of see them, but they have kind of a silvery sheen. Everything else is in shadow. So things are not as clear under the dark of night, even under a full moon, right? So the full moon is very introspective. It's also, as you can see, this, I'm calling it a moon. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that, but it's almost like dripping into the sea. So this is a release. This is something that's like having its watershed moment, right? So it's finally breaking open, and you're no longer taking kind of what has always been. This is also, I said that, hold on one second, because they repeated releasing, shedding. Okay, but doing the shedding and the releasing through a deep understanding that only comes from you tuning in to your soul. You have to get reconnected, or none of this is going to come to pass for you. All right, this is saying, here are some things that you could be dealing with. Here are some opportunities kind of for growth, and to not have to suffer so much anymore. But you can't do that without looking at yourself. And I don't want to use the word fixing yourself, because you're not broken. You're not fixing yourself, but you're definitely being asked to change. Let's just call it changing perspective. Okay, so let's see, so let's say you've always done something a certain way because you believe that it is the right way to do it. And then you just kind of, and everybody keeps fighting you on it, saying there's a better way, there's a better way. Maybe it's for some of you, it's like you finally get, caving in and getting an iPhone or whatever, and you've always had a flip phone and you just hung on to that thing. You're like, no, I do not text. Okay, I will not do it. Call me, and finally people are like, you know how annoying it is to sit there and call somebody and have to have small talk before we get down to what we're talking about. Text is so much easier. You finally sort of cave and you're like, fine, I'm going to crucify myself. I'm going completely against my belief system and I'm going to get a smartphone. Okay, you win. And then you make the decision. Again, that's a silly example of what I'm talking about. But look at the underlying energy of all of that, okay? It's like coming to a place of acceptance, maybe through pressure from others. But it's all good. It's all good. Because I think you'll be happy with your decision once you make it. Whether it's about something major like leaving a marriage or, working on a marriage or leaving a job, or something as silly as getting you a smartphone. Okay, so your color card is Auburn. Ground yourself. The number's 11. It's a sacred number. What have I been saying? Ooh, if I can hold on to the cards. Jeez. Remember I was saying with the Gaia card, it's all about grounding. And then here we go again with this Auburn. It's a double message to make sure you are grounded. That also makes me wonder too, if you aren't going to be experiencing or making the decision to make major changes in your world, that can leave you rattled and feeling uncertain. So this is saying you're okay. It's going to be all right. You'll get through this. Just make sure that you are staying grounded. I've been throwing the cards to the ground. That's terrible. Staying grounded, though, has to come for you guys definitely through meditation, getting out into nature, even being around animals. So if you have a pet, take that pet out. If you don't have a pet, like I don't have a pet, I'm obsessed with my local zoo. I said that to somebody else too. And that's how I ground. I go out and I visit the animals at the zoo or whatever. You can just go out, excuse me, and just go out for a walk and see the birds. It doesn't matter. All of that is very rejuvenating, okay? You're strong enough to get through whatever you're about to decide to do. You can make this happen. It's all going to be okay. It may not be, again, you do have that crucifixion card in there. You might be met with a lot of resistance or people judging you for what you feel you need to do. But ultimately, it's your life, your choices. And that's it. Okay? So have a beautiful month, guys. I am sending you so much love.